morning, Saturday. I'm doing a walk around home, so I'm going to get some exercise. I'm in Mystic News. And now I'm looking at myself, filming myself on the camera. I've just walked past the hairdressers and everyone's staring at me. I don't think anyone was really staring at me, but you can't help but feel a bit self-conscious sometimes when you're doing your vlogs. Anyway, it is the occasional vlog. We're having a little bit of a walk and we'll catch up. I just really nearly tripped up a curb, so that's a good start to the morning. Still filming in 4K. Wasn't overly impressed with the selfie 4K video on the last vlog, but it is what it is. And since I recently did my Conqueror challenge for Anakin's pod race, I'm now on challenge 2 from the Star Wars prequels, which I don't even know what it was. I just signed up to it. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. So I need to get some steps down because I've already fallen behind on it. Only about 2% of the distance in the time I've given myself to do it, because you can set how long you think it's going to take you. It would be remiss of me not to head down by the railway line to see if I can see the cat again, wouldn't it? Train's just arrived though. Busy part, so it's hard to vlog along here, but I haven't seen any kitty cats. He was around here sometime last time. I always check. Oh, actually, he used to sit over that side. I'm assuming he lives, there's houses up the top. He probably comes down for a bit of an explore. As if walking around town vlogging myself isn't weird enough, now I'm like walking up here looking in the bushes. Get a name for myself. Another one. I just had one of those typical British problems thoughts where I completely avoided the gaze of a bus driver as I walked past a bus stop, just in case he thought I wanted him to stop the bus, and I didn't want to inconvenience. Let's have a little stroll through the park today. I think we missed a lot of the flowers this year because we normally go in spring. We haven't been up this way in quite a while. As for this weekend, I suppose I should talk about what we're up to. We're going to the zoo tomorrow, so there'll be a zoo vlog this weekend because it's going to be something different as well, because last year we did the nighttime activities in the zoo type thing, and they've run something similar again this year, but it's not adults only. And it wasn't last year, it was mostly families, but they did do a couple of adults only nights. But anyway, we're going to go and do that, so that should be good. Staying at the zoo much later than we'd normally do. So it looks colourful. I'm also tripping over the curbs again. I think I've mentioned in the past how Ormskirk's a big student town. All the accommodation signs are up now. And this is the bit that puts us off buying a house in the town centre. Well, the money puts us off mainly. But also being next door to student accommodation probably wouldn't be super quiet for someone. I'll tell you what though, the amount of skips and stuff that I've seen outside these student houses, and you're looking in the shit in them, they're just full of stuff. I just saw a picture frame that'd be perfect for one of the prints we bought last weekend. Should have had it. I also saw an oven that looked brand new. I think people tend to break ovens. They blow the element on them and then get a new one, but an element costs like 15 quid to replace. God, I sound like an old man now, don't I? Complaining about the students. It's time to head under Spooky Railway Bridge. It's not that spooky, really. I've seen spookier. I feel like how this channel's slowly becoming my internal monologue in a set of videos. Didn't fancy tangling the little riverside, well, streamside trail today, so we're going to walk up to the roundabout past the fire station. There's a little fire cart in the fire station as well. I started getting ads on social media, Instagram specifically, I think, for Pangaea. They do all the sculptures with the big giraffes and things and the horses. And I think Transformers sometimes. There is like an ape thing there as well. I want a rhino. 6-foot rhino. It's well in the 4 figures. Doesn't surprise me really. Look at this for parking. Good job I'm not in a wheelchair, innit? was going to take a different route, but I need to call Morrison's and get a garlic bread, so we'll head our usual route. I feel like our vlogs can be heavily influenced by the stuff that we're watching a lot of. Obviously when we did the Florida vlogs, which we'll do again, I'm sure, they were like influenced by a lot of the UK vloggers that we saw. And of late we've been watching a lot of Adam the Woo, so I just seem to now wander around just pointing random things out. Let's have a walk around the duck pond while we're here. Some very cute noises. There's a moorhen here. Don't see any geese yet, though they're usually on the other side, to be fair. And a blackbird just flew into the stream. One of my favourites, blackbirds. I'm going to have to run a mini gauntlet of sleeping ducks now. There's loads of them. They're normally up and about, but this time I wonder if someone's just not come past with food, because a couple of the older deers tend to feed them. So they're all in the weeds here. It's alright ducks, I'm not going to touch you. Wouldn't dare, you'll gang up on me. Is it a fancy one though? Just chilling in the middle of all them. Oh, it's just a... just a slightly different colours. It's got a white chest on it. Excuse me ducks, coming through. There are a couple of white fancy ducks over there being fed. And I guess they're all realising they're being fed now, so they're all off. This isn't my doing, I promise. Turn the camera off and chase them all. Still haven't brought me skateboard. Well, if you're in Ormskirk on the 24th of August, you can come and meet the Jurassic dinosaurs. And although I do need to go to Morrison's, I've forgotten any carrier bags. So I'm going to have to walk the rest of the way back to the car with a garlic bread. I'll just be spinning it on my finger. No, I'm good. Got me garlic bread. Now I'm walking through Ormskirk town centre with a slice of garlic bread. Yeah, markets are Saturday and Thursday if you fancy coming over. Get yourself some pillows. I was tempted to get a bacon bar from Scott's Butchers, but I've got a big bready lunch today, so I thought it better not do. Really work off all the steps I've just done, which is only about 3,000. Still got me garlic bread. Oh, what a disaster, someone's dropped some Diplomat tea. But we're back at the car. I'll put my garlic bread in the back and then forget about it, and it'll be cooked by this afternoon. New paintwork still looking great. Well, the car's done 6,500 miles now and it's been faultless really. There's a couple of little software glitches with the stereo system. That's about it.
As in like...
Well, we're back. My glasses are a mess. But I remembered that last week we picked up the print, so when I'm editing I sort of remember things that I meant to mention on the previous week's vlog and forgot. We picked up the art print from the Red Brick Market from Caroline Benzies. It's a photograph that she took of the Giants when they visited, possibly for the second time, maybe the third, I think. It's called The Return, so I don't know if it's the return of the girl or the return of them. Anyway, do you know what? I have a photograph that looks a little like that, if I'm honest. I wonder if I was stood next to it. No, I think mine was in town with the building as the backdrop. It's a really nice photograph though, so yeah, we picked it up. It was only £6. It was in the, and she had quite a few in the sales though. I can see myself buying a couple more prints from her stuff because it was really nice. A lot of Liverpool prints in there, and some really cool, like dark, sort of gothic looking ones of some of the churches and things that were really cool. I like those. Well, yeah, we are back now, so what am I doing with you? I haven't even thought about what to do with today. I need to get some hoovering done in the house. All these exciting things I do want to say. This is where I am often conflicted with vlogging, because it seems like at the minute a lot of the vlogs are on Saturday. It's just here's what I did, and then me chatting to the camera like this, and not really showing much or anything like that. So then I'm like, should I even bother? Should I just leave it? Because we've got a zoo vlog coming out this weekend, so there's going to be 2 vlogs this weekend. But realistically, at one point, I was just going to do the zoo and leave it at that. But what I'll probably do is add some zoo highlights onto this one, and then we'll just talk around that. I need to get a drink or something, I think, after me walk. I have got nice tea planned for us tonight. Well, actually, Gemma did half the work on it. She got some ribs. Last weekend, we did the jerk chicken wings. I didn't show them, but I doused some chicken wings in spices. I'll show you the spices actually now because they're really good. I don't know if you can still see them. Get them on the shelves actually because the last couple of times I've been in the supermarket I haven't seen them, but we got these ones. These Cape Herb and Spice rubs. So last week I did jerk and it was lovely, really nice chicken wings off it. So this week I've done Louisiana Cajun chicken wings. And I just threw them all in food bag. Loads of that spice and a bit of olive oil, and I've left them marinating overnight, so I'm looking forward to them. They should be really nice. And yeah, the garlic bread's going to go with it as well. So it's a bit of a scrappy tea again this week. Sometimes we like to cook like a full meal. Sometimes we like last night we had a nice Greek style minted lamb kebabs with salad. It was really lovely. And then sometimes we just like ribs and wings and a bit of garlic bread. First job of the day is done. I got the carpet cleaner out and cleaned where I tend to lie on the couch here because it was starting to look a little grimy. It's quite a light coloured couch, and I may have slopped food on the couch a couple of times as well. Next job is hoovering. Also, long-time viewers might remember that I have a big head. Sorry, it made me laugh just saying it. And I can't find baseball caps to fit. But look, I found a baseball cap that fits my big head. It was on Amazon. So now, when we're on holiday and I don't want to wear a buff, I have a cap that I can wear. It's a bit plain though. I might get some patches for it. What's the tank engine or something? I don't know, I picked some weird camera angles, don't I? I've just crashed out on the bed in the back bedroom because I've just done all the hoovering on the stairs. I'm shattered. Listening to the records that I bought last weekend because I didn't get a chance to listen to them in full. They sound very good, considering they were pretty cheap. This day and age, they were pretty cheap for vinyl. I saw one of the record shops in town was selling a factory pressing of New Order record for £45, and I have a factory pressing of a Joy Division record down there that I paid a tenner for. Record prices have gone. I feel like it's rather appropriate listening to space music, looking at all my Star Wars Lego. I just got a memory thing on Facebook. Or was it Instagram? Oh, it's just my photo thing actually. It is now 3 years since I built this monster. And it needs a dust, to be honest, looking at it. But I'm really scared to touch it because it does have a habit of just shedding bits. It's a monster, innit? The annoying thing is, at some point, I want to move these shelves down to about here, to where they used to be, so we can get a small wardrobe in that corner. And trying to move it with that thing on there is going to be an absolute nightmare. Also, see that minifig there? He's in that box because he's the most expensive minifig I currently own. He's worth 10% of the cost. Yeah, 10% of the cost of this. Just for one minifig. And that would be one way to clean this off and dust it a little bit. Trouble is, it gets the worst of it off, but it still leaves quite a lot behind, like on these here. I'm going to have to just get a paintbrush or something. Another relatively quiet day. I got some dishes done, I had a shower, washed my hair. Little Reggie's here, look. There he is. I've taken to calling him Dinkers for some reason of late. I just came downstairs one day, went, hello Dinkers, and it stuck. Anyway, I'm going to go and pick Gemma up now. We're not doing Cas Social tonight. We've been a few times over the past few weeks, so we don't go all the time, but you know, very occasionally we'll call in there for a quick drink. We'll catch up with you when we get home and get some tea on. Gemma's home with a big stupid boy.
A big stupid boy.
You had a nice day, honey.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, when you big stupid boys keep me in your company. And we are watching Adam the Woo in the background. I did mention him on my vlog when I was walking around Ormskirk earlier.
That was it.
Yeah, saying that our channel feels like sometimes like you can tell we've been watching a lot of vlogs because of the way the vlogs act. You know, because I walk around and point at things in the vlogs. It's like I'm Adam Lewis.
He just like fumbles around and just
He's just pretty chill
just
watch.
shows his day, doesn't he? Yeah.
Gemma made us the dinner today because I fell asleep on the couch. The wings smell amazing, and the ribs are from the butcher, and there's the garlic bread that I bought earlier, of course. Tuck-in time. I haven't said that in a while, have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to say that all the time when we were eating in general. As promised, we're doing a zoo visit today. We'll do a full video of this, and we'll probably put some highlights in this one. But we're actually till quite late in the evening tonight because what's it called?
Afterglow.
Afterglow is the event. Let's go and check it out and see what it's like. First stop, straight to the rollaway monkeys. So they're out enjoying their new enclosure. Well, new to them enclosure.
Oh, how big, much bigger the babies can't now. Look, he's over the back there. Just jumped up.
We have to stop in to check the band tank. And a couple down here as well.
That's an amazing photo. It's Emma.
Aw, mean.
Wow,
Maybe you just stole some.
Antita and capybara. And we lucky.
No, neither have I.
We got the cheetah out today. Enjoying the late afternoon sunshine.
Oh my days.
Heading back to the car after a day at the zoo. It ceases to amaze me how people can come to the zoo, learn all about wildlife and animals, and then just leave the litter on the car park as they go. We bought a couple of t-shirts as well, we'll show you when we get in. We're back. Did you have a nice evening then?
Yeah, he did.
Where's the t-shirts?
Oh, let me get you.
Oh well, I was going to show them in a
I'll go
bit.
and get them.
Well, sorry, you don't need to now. I'll get up and get some drinks in a minute and I'll bring them in. Yeah, it was a good night, wasn't it?
Mhm.
I'm not going to say it on the actual zoo vlog, but the food wasn't great.
Well, it was rollover hot dogs.
Yeah, it was fairly basic stuff.
There was that. He said there was like exclusive food, so I was kind of expecting like what they do at Lanterns, where they have the little booths, but it was just the pizza, burgers, and fish and chips in the normal places,
And then a few
the hot
extra
dogs
bits.
in the normal places, but with different flavours. The normal barbecue and another pizza. To be fair, the pizza at the zoo is generally good.
I've never had pizza at the zoo.
Oh, I've had pizza at the zoo.
I'll have to have it at some point.
It's generally good, the pizza at the zoo. It probably was the best choice, but I just wasn't in the mood for pizza.
Yeah. To be honest, actually, the food was
The hot dog was
the
fine.
hot dog was fine, but there was no cutlery, and because I had the chili cheese dog, it was a
fine for
mess.
mine.
So I ended up with just a load of chili in the bottom of the packet,
That you couldn't
and I
eat.
had nothing to eat it
Well,
with.
you could have just tipped it into your gob.
Yeah, I didn't really want to.
But you could have.
But anyway, yeah, it was a good evening, wasn't it?
Yeah, and there were specialty drinks everywhere.
Mm.
There was like alcoholic slushies, there was beers, there was cocktails. There just wasn't enough going on, I thought.
I thought.
At the end, there was like loads of stuff.
Yeah, that was nice. I
Actually,
just showed at the end of the vlog when there was just some bits.
That reminds me of Lanterns where they
Yeah.
have things. But I feel like it said it was an after-hours event with a festival atmosphere. There was no festival atmosphere because there was no music anywhere. Like, we saw all the things. We saw the balloons, we saw the dinosaurs, we saw the flamingos, we saw the octopus, we saw the acrobats who were really good. But there was no musical, there wasn't an atmosphere. The zoo was just open late with a couple of things going on.
Which, to be honest, for me is probably enough. But
Yeah, it was nice to be in the zoo till 8 o'clock because the animals behaved differently. Like, the birds got dead noisy and like the snow leopards were starting to come out, but it wasn't an after hours event. It was just open late.
yeah. It was nice. We had a nice catch up with our friend Wendy, though,
did,
didn't we?
yeah,
So that was
yeah.
good. Wendy is the artist who does all the art that we have up here,
And over there and up in that bed.
and we always have a good chat and a bit of fun, don't we? So
Yeah, yeah.
that was nice to catch up. Well, yeah, there we go. Anyway, do you want a beer?
Yeah.
Oh, the beer was good actually.
Oh yeah, we had
that Oakfield IPA is lovely,
really
isn't
nice, Yeah.
it? Yeah. I'll get us some beers and we can show off the t-shirts as well. So these are the shirts that we picked up. These were $22.95 each.
$22.95 each, but we got members discount.
Yes, we got 10% off.
So that's the back.
Yep.
So it says Chester Zoo, and these were specifically for Afterglow.
Yeah.
Even though they don't say Afterglow on it, but this one's marked.
Yeah, I like leopards. So.
He likes leopard. Is
it a jaguar?
Good spots. The jaguar spots.
Okay, it makes more sense because they have jaguars in the zoo and not leopards. They have snow leopards.
And then mine is like a peachy pink colour.
Yep.
Says Chester Zoo, and I've got a tiger. With a
Very
moon
nice. That's cool. That one,
and
isn't
some
it?
stars. I like that. It's like ombre.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that cat here on it already.
Yeah. Well, that was bound to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah, I like that. It's like an ombre.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they feel nice quality actually.
Yeah, they're proper
You
Chester
don't-
Zoo ones with the Chester Zoo branding on
Yeah.
them, which we like because often you'll go to like the zoos and they'll have like, here's a animal T-shirt, and you're like,
And
well,
it's
it
just
doesn't
got
say
a
what zoo it
thing
is.
that says-
Oh, I don't mind that because at least it says what zoo it is. But
Chester
sometimes,
are bad for doing their own.
yeah, they used to do the big
merchandise.
mountain shirts, but they didn't have Chester Zoo
Didn't say
written on
Chester
them.
Zoo on. We've got a few Chester Zoo shirts,
Yeah.
but these feel different to the normal Chester Zoo shirts because the other ones are like a scratchier material, like a thicker scratchy material. You know what I mean?
Made out of potato
it feels
sacks.
thick. No, they're not like potato sacks, but they're not like the nicest quality t-shirts. But they are only cheap. You get 2 for 20 quid or 2 for 25. These feel really soft and nice. Actually.
Oh, there we go. Let's see how
They
they
do feel better quality, and the print.
So that's
Don't think
so.
it's
I've got
gonna-
more shirts than I'll ever need,
Yeah.
and this is the second shirt in a week that's arrived for me.
Well, you just do keep buying them. You didn't have
Yeah,
to buy one.
I know.
You just got one.
I know. I had an idea, by the way, for when I keep complaining about the Maiden.
Yeah.
Why don't we get them things they have in Coronado Springs where you pull the string out and run it across the room?
How big would I need it to put the washing up?
Okay. Well, and what you do is you put coat hangers. You put your washing on coat hangers and then hang it from them.
So you want a washing line full of coat hangers of wet clothes strung through the house.
Just while they're drying. Rather than me having to fall over it whenever I try and do
Where
anything.
was this line going?
Across the kitchen.
Absolutely not. It'd be so silly.
I'm just trying to think of ideas that don't involve me falling over the Maiden,
You could
which
just-
always happens.
Well, that's your problem. I don't follow the maiden.
Because you leave it in my way and I fall over it.
Okay.
When final count on steps was 14,500, so that's going to have bumped up my
15
latest.
and a half for me. My
You got
little
short legs. Yeah, it's going to have bumped up my latest concrete challenge anyway. So I'm that much closer to finishing whatever one I signed up for. I can't remember. Monday, and a record I forgot I ordered turned up. It was in the sales on, I can't remember the record company that was doing in the record shop. But I've been trying to pick this up from Rough Trade in town for quite a while, and they have had a copy in. But it was the original pressing, and it had a big scratch through the sleeve. And they were wanting like £25 for it. This was like 16 quid, and it's the new reissue of it, the reprint pressing of it on green vinyl. And apparently, this is a lot better quality than the original pressing. It's one of my favourite Mogwai albums, Happy Songs for Happy People. I'll have to give this a lesson. That was it. Resident. It was the company I got it from. Monday evening, and we're catching up on all the announcements for the Disney Parks panel. And Gemma's ordered us now a concept, and we've been clearing off the laundry table. So, what's your most exciting announcement from the Disney Parks thing?
I haven't finished it yet, but
We've read loads of
it will
stuff.
be the last attraction, which is the Villains one.
The Villains Land. Mine's the Monsters Inc. part. What's your controversial opinion
On what?
on the announcements?
I don't wish they wouldn't get rid of the dinosaur. I don't want Indiana Jones.
That's actually interesting because mine is that I don't like Dinosaur, but I don't think they should replace it with Indiana Jones because Dinosaur's original and Indiana Jones is. There is another Indiana Jones, but it's got to be a different ride.
And if they're
But
just going to use... I just don't see how Indiana Jones fits into Animal Kingdom at all.
well,
You never
we'll find
saved-
out, won't we?
You never saved stuff, you stole artefacts, which were now kind of given back. So, you know, in the real world.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm sure what it's what it.
Promise dinosaur.
It's nice to see some new announcements for the parks, though,
Yeah,
isn't
like
it?
the Cars bit looks good for Magic Kingdom. And the
Yeah,
villains
and I
looks
did some
really
reading
good.
about the loss of the lake because everyone was upset about the boat going in the lake, and apparently, the rumor is that the lake's not in the best of shape, so
Yeah.
it kind of has to
Well,
go.
things happen for a reason,
Yeah.
don't they? So,
So that's interesting.
have you even been on Tom Sawyer Island?
No, we haven't. We did get the boat ride in, didn't we? I
done the
filmed
boat-
the entire
yeah,
boat
yeah,
ride
we
as
did
well,
the
and
boat ride.
I put a video up on the channel that got next to no views, and one comment that went, "Huh?"
The boat ride was like cute because you got to see like Haunted Mansion really well.
Yeah. So maybe that video of the boat ride now will become popular because it's going to
Iconic
go in
because
the
it's
future,
gonna be
isn't it?
going, yeah. Maybe we should repost it again.
Yeah.
What else?
Villains Land, I thought you'd be more
Yeah,
excited
Villains
about.
Land. When I know what's in it though, they've been
Yeah.
very vague about it. What's in it?
Yeah.
Who's getting the rides? It looks like Ursula might be getting a ride, or possibly Hades because it looks underground
Yeah.
or underwater.
I haven't really looked at much of the concept art for the Villains Land, to be honest with you.
It's,
Maybe I'll get a chance
it's
to.
quite vague, the concept art for Villains Land.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, more important than that, did you enjoy your tea?
Yeah, my tea was lovely.
We had Noya concept, didn't we? We had chicken and lamb grills.
Yeah,
So that was good.
the combo kebab.
And even more important than that, do you want a beer? It's Tuesday morning. I'm just working. My second collage of random stuff on the walls starting to grow. Already one of them has been knocked. I don't know how that's happened. I imagine it's probably Kitty related. Although I don't know if they would climb up from here. Just added my Liverpool print. It's a beer can label from that beer, but it came with the frame, so I put it up there. It's really cool. I must admit, I've been looking at this Dan Mumford's artwork online. And I didn't realise I'd bumped into his stuff before because he did some really cool Star Wars prints as well. This is like, yeah, his stuff is just me. I just love it. It's fantastic. Even like the stuff he does for stuff I'm not interested in looks really cool as well. Gemma got me that one for Christmas, Back to the Future one. And that's the one from the Ormskirk Art Market that we went to in December last year. It's also the one that I've seen in the park in Ormskirk, the original version. These two are Gemma's. One of them was gifted to her, I think, when she left one of her jobs in the past. And this was one of Gemma's Secret Santa gifts. One of her colleagues made this for us with the two minifigs on it, which is pretty cool, isn't it? And she was quite accurate in that I've got greyer since since we started the channel. We need to get a grey hair for Gemma as well. So it is Wednesday morning, and Gemma has noticed that the magpies are going crazy up in the trees there. And then she noticed and looked closer. And their neighbour's ginger cat is on the top of the post. I don't know how he's got up there, and I hope he can get down because I'm going to struggle with a ladder up there. Oh, I think he's thinking about coming down. Well, it turns out I had nothing to worry about with the cat. It got out of the tree just fine. Tend to over worry about cats, if I'm honest. Speaking of outdoor cats, an next-door neighbour appears to have gotten a cat's protection trap, so hopefully we're going to be able to catch a visiting friend cat and get him off to the vets for a checkup. That'll be good. But anyway, as for this occasional vlog, it has gone on long enough and I do need to edit it tonight. So we're going to call it here. Thank you for watching. We had a good weekend. I know it wasn't the most exciting weekend as far as the occasional vlog, but we did have a nice day out at the zoo, so that was good. Next weekend is probably going to be a bigger occasional vlog. Gemma's off for the Saturday and I'm off for the Monday for bank holiday. So we've got 3 days together. So hopefully you'll see a bit more of Gemma. I feel like she's not really been in the vlogs of much of late. I think we're going out into town on Sunday, meeting friends again. Somewhere new, hopefully. We'll see what happens because it's going to be weather dependent and things like that. But I'm sure we'll take you along. But for now, thank you for watching. look after each other, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.